So I was watching a video about depression today. I'm going to be kind of vague about it because I could tell that the people who put it together meant well. They were trying to take a helpful and positive approach. But about a minute in, I started asking myself, is this made by people with depression? I kind of had assumed that it was made by people who had been there and were trying to help others out of the black hole that they had been in. About 30 seconds later, I was getting really pissed off. The encouraging words about hanging in there had moved on to self-help slogans about learning from your pain and using it to build your character. What? There is no way that this was made by people who had experienced depression. Listen, there is nothing positive about depression. Nothing. Not a thing. The only positive thing that could be said about it is that when you recover from it, you're so incredibly grateful that you're better, that you appreciate your normal life so much more than you did before you were depressed, at least for a while. Kind of like people who have a terminal or potentially terminal illness who decide to make the most of every day. I had untreated depression for 20 years. Now I'm mostly successfully treated on antidepressants. I have very mild depression. Maybe I'm shallow, but I didn't learn anything from my depression other than the knowledge that depression sucks more than any other medical condition that I have had. I have multiple sclerosis, 4 ruptured discs in my back, occasionally a hyperactive thyroid that makes my heart beat about 120 beats per minute, and a bunch of other medical issues. From October 2013 to October 2014, I had a multiple sclerosis exacerbation, also called an attack. It gave me 12 new symptoms, including stuttering, cognitive problems, fine motor problems. I had to retype almost every character I typed, at least once, and balance issues, among other things. I fell constantly, one time hitting my head on a curb. It was horrible and scary, and I had no idea that it would only last a year. It could have gone on the rest of my life. But if someone asked me now, would you rather have those symptoms back for a year or have a year of depression? I would instantly say, give me the MS symptoms. I would even agree to be blind or in a wheelchair for a year rather than have the untreated major depression. This attitude that depression can be treated as a growth experience and something positive is dangerous. This is the kind of attitude that enforces the belief that depression is something that we should just try to deal with on our own. And if we can't deal with it, and want to, God forbid, see a doctor, we're weak and we want to take the easy way out. Depression is not something you should endure. It's something you fight with every shred of energy you can dredge up from within yourself. Make an appointment with a doctor. Get diagnosed. Get treated. Find supportive friends who don't give you stupid, well-meaning advice when they don't know what they're talking about. Get into therapy, start exercising, start meditating, eat more nutritious food. Find what works for your depression and do it. When you feel like there's no hope, call a friend, call a suicide hotline, go to the emergency room, do whatever keeps you alive, but keep fighting. Work with your doctor and try every antidepressant out there. Try ketamine if nothing else works. Just keep fighting. If you need someone to reach out to, someone who's been there, I'm going to link to my website, Wing of Madness, down below. Email me. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Please, just keep fighting. Don't give up.